Hi, Bill here. Today, which I just got today there, I got this today, is the Thunderbirds Argo 4-piece vehicle superset. Now you get it out of, the best place to get it is Argos. Argos has it in just now because a new catalogue came out recently there. You've seen it in it. Most of you probably have these vehicles by now anyway, but for the very few that don't or are still contemplating getting them, I'm just doing this video review for those people. Obviously everybody else has got them, so they don't really need to see a video review before they decide. So it's just to show off this. Obviously Thunderbirds Argo, there's the side of it. Get Thunderbird 3 and 4 there, and there's the twin twist thruster for retractable wings. Press for action rescue sounds. Hold on. Press for fold up wings. So you do the same as you do with the super size. Push release grappling arms and rotate for action rescue sounds. Load and launch from Thunderbird 2 pod. Hold on. Load and launch from Thunderbird 2 pod. Release, press the release legs, drop down. It's just, the Thunderbird 2 just works exactly the same way as the super size. There's no difference. Apart from what I said before, another video review is this may have a few different sound effects. I don't know. Much the same, I think, but I think maybe we'll have one or two different ones. And of course they all interact with the Tracy Island set, which I do not have. I'm not going to get the Tracy Island set, I'm not interested in that. Anyway, that does it, and our video reviews of it probably out there, so you can go and see them. But for myself, I'm not interested in it. I know it's probably a nice piece, but nah, I'm not interested in it. Just this. So, like I said, you get this out Argos. Hold on, I'll do the bottom here, because the bottom shows where to put the batteries in the different vehicles. Thunderbird 2, Thunderbird 1, Thunderbird 3 and Thunderbird 1. TB 2, 3 and 1. There you go there. And that's how you put the cell batteries in them. They've got batteries in them because they play the sounds anyway, so they come with batteries, but you may have to get them eventually. Carrier, auxiliary, equipment. Bloody thing's out of focus, hold on. That's it. Fast response craft there. And of course you get the vehicles on the top and you get that, whatever that number is. That's just because it's from Argos. Probably have to work with that number. Okay, so you've basically seen it all round. So without further ado, I'll get these open and let's see them out the box. Okay. And here they are. I'll go through them. You've got Thunderbird 1. Nice looking, isn't it? Downside is it doesn't have landing gear. You don't have little landing gear you can fold down, which I pity, because obviously it would be cool if it had landing gear. Doesn't have that. But to make the wings go out, you rotate this bottom piece like that. See, you just rotate it, and just press sound effects, and you'll hear the sound effects. On the other side, sorry.
Thunderbird 1 is away. We're International Rescue. FAB, I'm on it. Thunderbird 5, we're going in. Thunderbird 1 is away.
And like the big one, the super size, FAB,
I'm on it.
It does that. You give it a minute and it does that. It just does that one with a delay. Now we'll do Thunderbird 2. Mine seems to have a little problem. See, it seems to lower there. It falls out. It isn't very well fixed in there. So that's a bit of a design flaw. or quality control issue. Oh, that was nearly a quality control issue there. So that's a bit of a design flaw, but the sound effects are different. Listen, compared to the supersize.
Thunderbird 2 is go. FAB Scott. This is Thunderbird 2, mission complete. I'm on my way home. FAB Scott. This is Thunderbird 2, mission complete. I'm on my way home.
Again, to lower the thing, it's the same as as a supersize. It's just that button there, and that lowers that. These go up, but now the supersize,
Mission complete. I'm on my way home.
it does that. I think they all do that. They just the delay. Now when it goes this up, the supersize, the legs drop, but this one doesn't. You have to press these buttons here. There are two buttons there. You press them, and the legs drop that side. Go the other side, and the legs drop that side. Now these legs, like I said before in a previous video about the supersize and this size, the legs in this one are more sturdier. That I don't want to collapse in the way. They're very, very sturdy. See, oh well, that one obviously because I'm moving it about, but they're a lot more sturdier than the supersize ones. Supersize just want to collapse in. So that's basically that. You can put them wings up. It doesn't affect the legs going up and down. It just goes up and down like that. And of course, you get the pod. Now it doesn't have that button, or it doesn't have the. It's kind of moulded in there, these, but on the big one, you obviously push them up to release Thunderbird 4. And Thunderbird 4 is in there. There it is. Obviously, it isn't as highly stickered up or decal, because there should be a 4 on the front there and a little warning thing like on the big one, but this one doesn't have it, so it's not as detailed with that. And there's Thunderbird 4 there. Doesn't really do anything, doesn't have any sound effects, doesn't open up, there's no bits come out of it, these don't open, it's just one piece like that. See, that's Thunderbird 4 there. That's it. As you can see, try to focus it in, but it doesn't want to focus with the other stuff there. So that's basically it. You've seen the big supersize one. That's it there. Now we're getting somewhere. See, there it is there. There it is there. There it is there. And that's it. So that's Thunderbird 4. It doesn't launch out the thing because it hasn't got the launch feature like the Supersize T2 does. Okay, so that's Thunderbird 2 taken care of. So we'll set them aside. And we're going to move them out of the way. I'm going to Thunderbird 3. There it is. Lovely looking thing. And of course, to activate the sound effects, you rotate this. It should tell you on there which way to rotate it actually. Yeah, there's an arrow right there.
International Rescue, this is Thunderbird 3. Do you copy? Deploying grasping arms. International Rescue, this is Thunderbird 3. Do you copy?
If you leave it a minute, it should say something else, or the same thing.
International Rescue, this is Thunderbird 3. Do you copy?
Now, to deploy the arms, you'll see in a minute, there's a problem with mine. Actually, yeah, see, it deploys two, it doesn't deploy one of them. You've got to hold it in and put it up there. In fact, you can put the arms out like that. You can manually do it. You have to open these manually. like that, and you just open them up manually and position them at any point that you want, you know, any position that you want, you just can position these. So there you go, and that's basically it. But yeah, there's a flaw with it because, again, quality control issue, because they all, at least for mine, I don't know if it's the same with everybody's, that, yep, one of them doesn't come out. See, it doesn't come out, so you just have to hold that in and pull it out manually. I don't know why that is, but it just doesn't want to come out. But that's basically them. I'll do a size comparison. I'll do a size comparison because there's Thunderbird 3, there's Thunderbird 2 with them. Hold on, I'll put them in there. Oh, open this then. That wants to sit now. And there's Thunderbird 1. Hold on. There's the 4 and there's 1. Now, to do a size comparison, you're going to love this, because you know what I'm going to size comparison with. The only other thing I've got is, there is Thunderbird 2 with tiny Thunderbird 2. That's the one you use for Tracy Island. Look at the size of that one. That one's massive, isn't it? And you can see there's Thunderbird 3 next to Giant Thunderbird 2. And there's Thunderbird 1 next to Giant Thunderbird 2. That's probably actually more in scale, because Thunderbird 1 would actually be smaller, wouldn't it? So that one's probably more in scale, because TB1 is shorter. It's smaller than Thunderbird 2, I would imagine. Okay, hold on, I'll try and do something else in a minute, hold on. Hi, I was trying to launch Thunderbird 2 out of Thunderbird 2, but it doesn't quite fit. Just the back tail is just too wide. If it was slightly shorter, it might have been able to fit in there. Although I don't know about the wing section. The wing sections might not be able to fit. See, it's just a bit too wide, I think. Just by a margin. Otherwise, it might have worked. So if you want to try that, that's up to you. But we'll try different ones, right? We'll see if Thunderbird 3 can fit in there. No, Thunderbird 3 doesn't want to fit. I think the only one that probably could fit is Thunderbird 1. No, it's just hitting against that bit there, so it can't fit. It could fit the other way, but it wouldn't be much good because with it half sticking out with it. Same with the other one. So there we go. I thought I'd just do that as a little treat to see if it. Some of you might have tried it already. Oh, to put the legs away, you just manually fold them up. You don't press the button to. It doesn't automatically. They don't automatically retract like in the big one. Well, when it works, it tries to. Okay, so I'll put that away. Put it over there. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So that has been Thunderbirds Are Go. Oh wait, I haven't got that right, have I? One of the legs hasn't came down past it. There we go. Excuse my French. Here we go. Excuse my B word there. That's better. So that has been the Thunderbirds Are Go. Hold on, forget the name of it. Right, that has been the Thunderbirds Are Go 4-piece vehicle super set. And like I said, you get them from Argos, because most towns have and cities have Argos, but not everywhere has a Toys R Us and the Entertainer, where these will be. and Smith's Toys and Hamleys, where these are all be out probably everywhere. So not every town or city has these, but most have an Argos where you can get these at. Okay, if they have a A1 Toys or Smith's Toys or Hamleys or Toys R Us or The Entertainer, then you can get them there also, because it's exactly the same price, about £30 for it, okay, for the set. But it just to show you, and yes, I was right, it does have different sound effects from the big one. So, the super size, so I was right about that. But it does have flaws, you know, you saw that bit didn't open and that pod doesn't stay in there very well. You can easily shake it out of there without pressing the button. So it does have a few quality control issues with these smaller ones. But like I said, it's up to yourself. I'm not going to dwell on that. Obviously they're good, and they obviously interact with the Tracy Island. If you fancy getting that, that's up to yourselves. But they obviously interact with the Tracy Island, so I'm not going to dissuade you from getting these just because of these issues that or problems with these vehicles. Okay, so that's me. I've been rambling on as usual. They always run over too long, and that has been that. Okay, I better go. FAB.